We're gonna start working. Is there a camera filming me? I'm not gonna look at the camera. I'm not gonna rehearse anything. I'm just, I'm natural and look at my biceps and look how tall and sexy I am. And so, Coach Greg, today's video, Shizzy is back. Question is, where was he gone? But apparently, he's now quit his job and YouTube is his full-time career. And so he's gonna put everything, every bit of energy into being the biggest YouTuber of all time. And so let's see what kind of effort he's ready to give us.
I haven't even checked because I've been so embarrassed. Like, how many months was our last video? Probably like 2 or 3. I mean, we've clearly been busy.
And so it's been months since they've made a YouTube video, and they've clearly been busy. I'm not sure what they've been busy doing. They have a bunch of animals. I'm sure they've been going to the gym probably every day, but like, they've been super busy. And so we have to forgive them. But now they're ready to give us our 100% effort.
How's it feel to just take a shit and know that no one's gonna come knocking on that door?
Awesome. Like, in the middle of the night, I gotta pee, and all I have to do is like walk 4 feet.
And so like any 16-year-old, although these guys I think are in their late 20s, they're spitting around, doing close-ups of animals, walking around and being like young people of today. I wasn't like that when I was their age. I was a school teacher at 22.
Do apologize for the lack of content on YouTube.
I mean, after all, why would you bother to show fitness content when you're a famous social media fitness influencer? I mean, why would you bother? I don't know, guys. I just feel like there's a slight lack of effort here. Like, I remember putting out 2 videos a day, working 100 hours a week, trying to make it in the fitness space. But I guess that is not cool. The young people, they just don't need to do that. You just have a vlog camera. You don't hire an editor. You don't put any work into it. You just say, hey, it's my full-time career. I'm going to try hard now.
Yeah, now we're going to make more YouTube videos, like a lot more YouTube videos. We're doing this full time now, so
We don't have a videographer though, as you could probably tell.
And so we're gonna start doing a lot more videos now. We're gonna start working. Is there a camera filming me? I'm not gonna look at the camera. I'm not gonna rehearse anything. I'm just, I'm natural and look at my biceps and look how tall and sexy I am. And so I guess you don't have to work so hard when you're tall and good looking with a lot of muscle.
I just got out of the military, so now like this is my job. So I just want to let y'all know that.
I mean, I'm sure he wasn't making much money until today. I mean, after all, he's only sponsored by everybody. He's got 1 million followers everywhere. I mean, how could he possibly have made any money at all until making this video right now?
I really am excited for pursuing the bodybuilding career.
And so his plan is to enter a bodybuilding competition. He wants to put natural bodybuilding on the map. And his plan was to cut in 17 days. But, a couple of his buddies were saying, you look pretty swole right now. You're looking pretty gas. And so why not just keep going? Is that how we're deciding our bodybuilding preps right now? We ask our buddies, hey, do you like my pecs? Or are they looking pretty swole? I don't know. I'm done right now. I just can't get over the lack of energy, enthusiasm, planning, everything. I mean, I'm watching him right now. He's not giving off a lot of husband energy right now. I mean, if you were a girl out there looking to settle down, would you be dating Shizzy? I mean, is he giving you that kind of vibe, husband energy? Or does he appear to be the bad boy? Tall, good looking, doesn't give a cookbook about anything? Or would you be more impressed if he had a plan? If he said, hey, I'm dieting in 17 days. I plan on being the next professional natural champion. And I'm going to pursue this harder than last time. And I'd like to introduce you my videographer, of which I've been scouting for a month. Because after all, I used to work in the military. But in getting out of the military, I wanted to have a very successful plan in place. Would that sound more impressive? Or, I don't know, maybe 17 days, my buddies, I'm swole. Look at my arms, I'm 6'3". What is going on right now?
Sam, I don't know if you're competing this summer. He's not sure.
Undecided.
It's like, we really want to put, the natural bodybuilding on the map.
And Sam, I don't know if you're competing. Oh, I'm undecided. They're literally living together, roommate. How do they not know if they're competing? Oh, I haven't talked about you. Why not plan this out before making the video?
Being in LA, in the connections I've made, I've definitely had access to talk to people about steroids and stuff.
And now that I'm in LA and I've made so many connections, I know so many guys that are selling and promoting the use of anabolic steroids, and so I have very easy access to it. I could use steroids like that if I wanted to, but I'm against it. I want to be 100% natural.
Don't think that that's something I want to do. I'm ready to do right now. I'm not saying in the next year or so you know, I would do it. I'd tell you guys if I do it.
But you know, that's my opinion right now. I'm against using anabolic steroids. I'm against performance enhancing drugs. That's my attitude right now. But probably in about a year or so, you know, I'm going to change that. I'm going to probably start doing these things. When you're 100% natural and you're trying to put natural bodybuilding on the mat, when you're passionate about being natural, you don't say, yeah, probably in the next year, maybe I might do stuff. I have connections. It's not how it works. When I was a teenager training 100% natural and did 42 shows natural, I didn't think, yeah, probably in the next year I'm going to start using. I was against using performance-enhancing drugs. And yeah, I get it. 10 plus years later, I decided to use them. But remember, I reached my natural genetic limit first. I've been training for over 20 years. And so for me to sit here and listen to him, I feel it's disingenuous. I don't feel like he's putting all of his energies into being the best social media influencer possible. I don't feel like he really cares about being natural or pushing being a natty bodybuilder and putting it on the map. I feel like he's relying on his successes in the past, the fact that he has so many influencers, that he doesn't think that he needs to actually work harder than last time to put himself on the map because he's already on the map. And so he just wants to let the wind blow him wherever it goes.
I feel like if I really want to take the next step, I would need to obviously take steroids to compete with those guys.
If you're a guy trying to put natural bodybuilding on the map, you train natural. You become a famous natural bodybuilder. You say, yeah, I know all those other athletes have taken steroids. I know Chris Bumsteads, Sam Suliks, and so on. I know these guys probably not natural now, are they? But I'm going to be natural, and I'm going to show you what I can do. Would he not have that kind of an attitude? Or would he have the attitude of, yeah, probably in a year, you know, to keep up with these guys, I probably have to do it, but I'm going to put natural bodybuilding on the map. No, you're not. You're going to put natural bodybuilding off the map. If you can't do it, who can?
Also, our mom just really is against it. Like, I don't know how many times we bring it up to her. She's just like, no, that's cheating.
And so here's the truth of the matter. We all don't want to disappoint our parents. We want them to be proud of us, to like us. But we've all done things that perhaps we might regret, but they're things that our parents would not approve of. But that's life. And so if you really didn't want to disappoint your mom, would you actually make a video saying, hey, I'm not going to take steroids because my mom doesn't approve of it, but in a year from now, I probably will? It doesn't sound so good. It doesn't have the right ring in my ears.
In a couple garages, we're going to put a Lambo in this one, put a Rolls Royce in that one.
Does it look like he's only made income from being in the military? If so, sign me up for the military.
Boom. Kitchen. Would you look at that?
And an homage to all the ladies in the fitness industry, notice the close-up on the glutes. You know you want to check out the guy's glutes. And so smart planning is so perhaps they don't need an editor after all. Videographer, he's on point. As long as he points the camera up the derriere.
All right. I normally wouldn't be making it for him, but...
You are? Appreciate it, bro.
And so perhaps they're following the Sam Sulik diet. All I see is cereal everywhere. Guys are having oatmeal full of sugar. Is this really how we're putting on muscle? I mean, wasn't he planning to become a bodybuilding champion in the summer? Is he not 17 days out from dieting? Well, I guess he just keeps eating more junk food, cereals, sugars, and so on because, well, why not? He's looking swole after all. Is it really that easy to be a natural bodybuilder? I thought natural bodybuilders, they had to work harder than last time. I thought they had to be more meticulous about their diet, their training, their cardio, their sleep, everything. But, well, what would I know? I only trained natural for 20 years.
Another thing I'll show you is food prep. Real important.
Listen, meal prep is not that important. If you only have a couple of meals prepped and there's little tiny things, you really think these guys are eating 2,000 calories a day? What do you think they're eating for the most part? They're not showing you that on camera. Do you really think they're eating healthy? You're seeing the Cinnamon Toast Crunch and the whatever various cereals, the unhealthy oatmeal full of sugar. They're not eating super healthy diets. I don't see fruits and vegetables everywhere. I don't see a lot of lean meats. I just see guys that are just eating whatever they want.
So you already know, man. So we're going to be doing start off with some warm-ups, warm up the delts, warm up the shoulders, hit a little bit of the lats just to activate that strength.
And so I never noticed them do any warm-up cardio, but I did see them do a couple of reps of side laterals with poor technique and a little bit too quick, but hey, whatever. They're Shizzy, Jizzy, they know what they're doing. Remember, after all, they did add eggs to their breakfast, and so they did get enough protein, and so it's not that bad after all.
But you're doing 150s, right?
150s, baby, because he said that. I was going to do 140s, but bro said do 150s.
Did I really just watch this? So he did a couple of sets of side laterals to warm up. Then he was going to grab the 140s for incline dumbbell chest press, but then he's like, no, grab the 150s. So he grabs the 150s. And notice he's strapped up everywhere. He's got wraps over the elbows. He's got full-on clothing. He then proceeds to do shitty half reps with the 150s for 2 reps and then gets 2 forced reps with bad form with a spotter. Why are we doing a set of 2 plus 2 forced reps for a total of 4 reps on a very dangerous exercise, one of which you just warmed up with a couple sets of side laterals? Is that really how a social media fitness influencer should demonstrate how to effectively train their chest? Let's dance around, let's be silly, let's not do anything effectively, because after all, I'm a social media influencer. I don't do anything by the book. I'm a Sigma male. I don't care if I should be doing this. I just do things on my own record. Next setup for Shizzy, notice 100-pound dumbbells this time, not the 150s, something he can actually handle. And with that lighter weight, he's able to slowly lower the eccentric and push up faster than the concentric, and so a much better set.
Even Arnold will do it incline at 3 different levels. So you're working different angles of your chest, and that's the way you grow, is just hitting your muscles from different angles.
My recommendation is to have a very low angle on the incline dumbbell press. Anything past 30 degrees, you're starting to put more stress on the anterior delt. You do not want to do, for example, 45-degree incline chest press, because it's really not needed. And so you perhaps may want to do a 30-degree angled bench press followed by a 15-degree and then do it on the flat.
No, I'm saying there's a lot of guys who don't get a good stretch on these flies, and that's the reason why their chest never grows.
And now that the workout's half over, it's time for the pump covers to come off. Now that I'm completely swollen, I'm allowed to show you what I actually look like. I never really truly understood the purpose of going into the gym and lifting for a half an hour before the sweater comes off, and so I'm not going to fault him. Even Chris Bumstead does this. I don't know if it comes from perhaps some insecurities. People are used to seeing you at your best, pumped up, primed, veins exploding, and so perhaps people are uncomfortable to show themselves when they're starting a workout because their muscles are not more swollen than last time. And based on what I'm seeing, these guys absolutely love the flies. The cable crossovers, unbelievable. The amount of effort they're putting into these exercises, into these sets. They're going crazy on this exercise. My advice, I would go harder on the compound movements like the bench press or the incline dumbbell bench press. Those exercises I feel are more important to put on more muscle. However, there's nothing wrong with doing cable crossovers at the end. I just simply don't think you need to go this crazy, this many force reps, partial reps, stretching out, doing everything to get a pump. The partial reps, he's doing everything to get his muscles to absolute failure. And so let me know in the comment section, what do you think about their attitudes? You like it, love it, or do you hate it? Are you into these guys? Can you wait for them to do their next contest? How long before he goes unnatural? Or is he in fact already unnatural? Looking to stay natural, but perhaps optimize your gains? Don't forget we have G-Test, also 3 tests, improve your natural production of testosterone. We also have Ecti Builder and Turk Builder, a variety of Ecti steroids and Ecti Builder. Turk Builder has actual testosterone as well as Ecti steroids. Combination, it's going to make you stronger, bigger than ever before. Please give it a try if you're interested. And for improved cardio, you know which one this is, GO2 Max. You want this if you're an athlete or you care about burning more calories than last time, improved recovery and so on. You want GO2 Max, and please use code Greg to get 10% off and click the link in the description. Of course, the Seco bars are only $9.99 with the purchase of any of these things, which is a ridiculous deal. I'm losing money on every single box. Also, the cookbooks, the training books, the Circle Diet book, the Harder Than Last Time clothing line, coaching plans by me and my team. You can get everything on the website. And if you don't have any money, it's cool. You go to the website and get a free diet and training program. It's close to 50 pages. There's over 300,000 newsletter subscribers on my channel, so head over to my website. Don't forget code Greg, 10% off. And until next time, I am out.